Ever hit a shot in pickleball and wish it had a little more twist, a little more sneaky spin to really throw your opponent off? If that sounds familiar, you're in the perfect place. Today, we're talking about the best pickleball paddles for spin. I'm going to break down some of the top paddles out there, and I've matched them up across a few different categories to make it easier to see which might fit your style. If you want to check any of these out, all the links are down in the description. Let's get right into the reviews and see which paddles are spinning their way to the top. Engage Pursuit Pro 1 6.0, best pickleball paddle for spin. If you're chasing a paddle that can really make the ball spin, this one definitely stands out. The elongated shape and slightly textured face give the ball a bit of extra bite, so shots that dip or curve aren't just luck. They feel like they're meant to do that. The balance is interesting too, with a close-to-hand counterweight that makes it easier to swing without feeling like you're losing control. The core is flexible enough to let the ball sit a little longer on the paddle, which is perfect for spin, but it still has enough pop to handle faster shots. And the grip? Cushioned and perforated, it keeps things comfortable and secure, even if your hands get sweaty. You get multiple weight options, so whether someone prefers lighter paddles for quicker reaction or slightly heavier for more contact, there's a fit. There are a few shapes too, like elongated and wide body, which changes how the paddle feels in play. One thing to keep in mind, a handful of users have mentioned some wear after heavy daily use, so it's not indestructible. That said, the lifetime warranty covers some peace of mind, and the premium price seems to match the overall performance. For anyone looking to add serious spin to their shots, this paddle is definitely worth a look. Joola Benjon's Hyperion CFS 16, best pickleball paddle for spin and control. This one really catches attention if spin and control are your main goals. The surface has a gritty texture that grabs the ball nicely, letting shots curve and dip in ways that feel almost deliberate. The balance is designed to give a mix of control and punch, so you can make precise placements without feeling like you're swinging a brick. The grip is surprisingly comfortable, with a bit of flex that fits larger hands well and keeps swings from feeling stiff. And the handle length plus elongated shape makes it easy to reach those tricky corners. The edge is reinforced with foam around the paddle head, which seems to help with stability and gives a bigger sweet spot across the whole face. Weight might be a small issue for some. It's on the heavier side compared to other paddles, so faster reactions take a bit more effort. Some users also mention that the surface grit can wear off after extended use, and a few have had dents or cracks pop up sooner than expected. Still, for a mid-range paddle, it gets a lot of praise for combining spin, control, and comfort. If you're looking to fine-tune your shots and have more consistency, this paddle definitely deserves a look. CRBN X Series Power Pickleball Paddle, best pickleball paddle for power and spin. If you like a paddle that swings fast but still keeps shots under control, this one really stands out. The surface texture grabs the ball just right, making spins feel lively and predictable, which is great for tricky angles. The balance is spot on, so you get both a crisp feel and the ability to hit with some oomph without overthinking your swing. The grip is surprisingly comfy, even if your hands are smaller, and the handle fits nicely for quick wrist action. The edges are reinforced with foam, giving a bigger sweet spot across the paddle face while keeping it protected from scrapes. Its lightweight design makes it easy to maneuver, and the unibody construction keeps everything stiff, which adds responsiveness and confidence on each shot. Some might find it a touch heavier than expected at first, especially if you prefer super fast swings, and a few users mention the edge guard can show wear after some time. Price is on the higher side, but the combination of spin, control, and punch makes it feel worth considering. For players who want their shots to curve and pop without losing consistency, this paddle really earns a look. Vatic Pro Prism Carbon Fiber 16mm, best pickleball paddle for spin under $100. This one really stands out if you like a paddle that feels snappy and responsive without being too heavy. The textured carbon fiber surface grabs the ball nicely, making spin feel easy to apply even on tricky shots. You get a thunk sound on impact, which somehow feels satisfying instead of that sharp clunk you sometimes hear with other paddles. The shape and lightweight design make quick hand movements a breeze, perfect for fast net play and controlled dinks. The grip is comfortable for most hands, and the handle length works well for one-handed swings, though two-handed fans might notice it's a little short. Foam-injected edges add stability and help the paddle handle a few bumps without stressing the frame. It leans more toward control than raw shot force, so if you like precision over smashes, this paddle delivers. Some might miss a bit of punch compared to thicker paddles, but the trade-off is a soft, consistent feel and the ability to place shots exactly where you want. For a budget-friendly option, it punches well above its price class. Beginners and intermediate players looking for a controlled, spin-friendly paddle will likely find it a great fit. Durable, comfortable, and precise, it's a solid pick for smart play. Selkirk Sport SLK Halo, best beginner's pickleball paddle for spin. This paddle really shines if you're just starting out and want something that's easy to handle without feeling floppy. The textured carbon fiber face grabs the ball nicely, which makes spinning shots feel smoother and more predictable. It's the kind of paddle that makes those awkward dinks and drop shots feel a little less scary. The balance is comfortable, so swings feel natural and not tiring, even during longer rallies. The grip is tacky without being sticky, which means sweaty hands don't turn into slippery disasters. Some people mention it feels a little heavier than expected for a lightweight paddle, but it's manageable once you get used to it. The core is a polymer design that absorbs shock nicely, so the wrist and elbow don't get hammered with every hit. That helps if you're trying to play longer without feeling like your arm is falling off. And while it's not the cheapest paddle, it gives a lot of performance for a mid-range price. It's ideal for beginners or intermediate players who want control, spin, and a bit of punch without overcomplicating things. Well-made, responsive, and comfortable, it's a paddle that helps keep shots on target and makes the court feel a little less intimidating. So that's a look at some of the best paddles for spin out there. Whether you want something light and maneuverable, or something that gives you extra control at the net, there's a paddle in this list that can help you bring your A-game. If any of these caught your eye, the links are in the description so you can check them out. Don't forget to hit like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Drop a comment and tell me which paddle you'd go for, and check out our other videos while you're at it. You might find your next favorite pick. Thanks for watching.